Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be going over the Twitter files that happened yesterday, not today or anything else, alright? So, please spare me. I understand that I did not do the Twitter files yesterday, but I am doing them today, so there we go. If more Twitter files comes out, I would do it immediately as today as well, regardless of what the time it is, alright? So, chill. But, normally I don't like doing this type of stuff, mostly due to the fact that when it gets too dark here, I have to use a lamp and it's hard to see, etc., etc. So I try to avoid it possible. Of course, I did it last night, but I try to do that very rarely because it's difficult to get that stuff done. Anyways, to the Twitter files we go. Thread, Twitter Files Supplemental. On Friday, the first installment of the Twitter files was published here. We expected to publish more over the weekend. Many wondered why there was a delay. We can now tell you part of the reason why. On Tuesday, Twitter Deputy General Counsel and former FBI General Counsel Jim Baker was fired. Among the reasons, vetting the first batch of Twitter files without knowledge of new management. The process for producing the Twitter files involved delivery to two journalists, Barry Weiss and me, via a lawyer close to new management. However, after the initial batch, things became complicated. Over the weekend, while we both dealt with obstacles to new searches, it was Barry Weiss who discovered that the person in charge of releasing the files was someone named Jim. When she called to ask Jim's last name, the answer came back, Jim Baker. My jaw hit the floor, says Weiss. The first batch of files reporters received was marked Spectre Baker emails. Okay, so pretty much self-explanatory. Didn't have too much to put up. Baker is a controversial figure. He has been something of a zealot of FBI controversies dating back to 2016, from the Steele dossier to the Alpha server mess. He resigned in 2018 after an investigation into leaks to the press. The news that Baker was reviewing the Twitter files surprised everyone involved, to say the least. New Twitter chief Elon Musk acted quickly to exit Baker Tuesday. Reporters resumed searches through the Twitter files material, a lot of it. Today, the next installment of the Twitter files will appear. Otherwise, stay tuned. So we have probably, I think, more from her, I may believe. I could be wrong. Possibly. Let me see. So, I don't think so. So, I think we're fine for right now. There will be more Twitter files being released, I may believe. Probably today, honestly, if not tomorrow. Yeah. So that's what's the crazy thing that's been going on here. There isn't too much to say or too much to speak about this, because, I mean, all we have really is that, mostly, is that it was Baker that was part of the FBI General Counsel, which was fired. So, I mean, at the end of the day, this is a very, very small video, but, I mean, again, not much I can really say about this. I mean, we've learned that there was an FBI agent in Twitter, and he seemed to be censoring a lot of stuff. He got hold of the files, did not release the files because of the reasons of him not wanting to. So, I mean, there's that, and he got fired. That's pretty much the gist of it. So, I mean, unless you guys want me to explain more, that's pretty much it. But I will say, this is how twisted and how corrupt the Twitter has been. And it makes it a lot easier to really realize that we have a lot of work to do to weed out a lot of the corruption that is within our government by a great amount. I mean, you guys even saw me do a video specifically on Brittany Griner, on where she was actually released. So I digress. So, it's ridiculous, really. I do not think that this is good. I think this is necessarily bad. So, be as it may. But, well, I guess the craziness is still coming. More Twitter files. Stay tuned. Hopefully we'll get to see more. Catch you guys later.